So we're on the road, and this is first little stop here. Had to get a little gas. Cruising along about 60 miles an hour because, you know, feels like the Bronco is going to fall apart after 60 miles an hour. This is the first time I've driven my Bronco since doing the lift kit to it, and I'm going on a 3-hour trip. Putting the new Bilstein shocks on there, it feels really, really smooth driving it, but I definitely should have gotten an alignment done and gotten everything tweaked before I left, because it is all over the road when I'm driving. How are you? I'm here with James and Susie Duff. Man, they're giving me a tour of this place. It is incredible walking around here and just the history that is here with James Racing, with Susie and the family. This is such a cool place. It's so cool to be. Thank you guys for having me. Like, it's so fun just kind of walking around, getting the history. It's really cool. Thank you guys for doing this.
Our pleasure.
Well, I worked at the Ford dealership, and one of the other mechanics there worked next to me. He said, we should go enter in the Baja 1000.
This is all from his racing days. Like that's the insurance policy that you have to get to go to Baja. Every time they'd show up for Baja, people'd show up and want to talk to Parnelli and look at Big Ole. And his one thing is always go see Duffy's Bronco because his looks the best, because his engine guy did the engines, but he did the paint and body.
Day one, had a wonderful night's sleep in the cabin, but now it's time to hit the trail. This is Jay Patterson's Bronco, playing some very sensual music for today's adventure.
Take my breath away.
Pretty amazing when you do your own lift kit and install it yourself, and then you actually test it and take it out on the trail, because it's being put to the test. So we'll see how good of a job I actually did installing my lift kit. It's a 2-day event. So today is day 2. So we are going to hit the trails again. I'm gonna hop in with Michael Duff, do some extreme four-wheeling because Nash, you know, isn't too extreme, but man, he got dirty and it looks nice. Part of being out on the trail is people get stuck on the trail. This wasn't a Bronco, I think it's a Razor that got stuck on the trail. So now we are all just sitting here waiting, can't move forward, and so everyone behind me is just enjoying themselves, hanging out. It's been a lot of fun riding with Michael Duff, Monster Mike. And this thing's a beast. Like, I'm glad that yesterday I went out with my Bronco because the jealousy that I have for this thing is all the more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and we'll see you next time.